Good evening. I'm Chris Nicholson. I'm the Liberal Democrats parliamentary candidate for the Streatham constituency. I live a short walk away in Weir Road, just off Rodenhurst Road, and my background is very much in business, although in the distant past I was involved in local politics in another London borough. And I also have brought up a family of 4 adopted children. And I'm standing because I want to put something back into the community and also nationally. Now, you don't need me to tell you that we've just gone through a major economic crisis. You only have to walk down Streatham High Road and see all the empty shops to recognise that that we've been through a crisis. But we've also had a situation where during a Labour government the gap between rich and poor has got wider. That, in my view, is a disgrace. We also have been going through a political crisis. Never has there been greater disillusionment with politics and with politicians, and that's been reflected over the past few years in terms of voter turnout. And that was before the expenses scandal, which I think has brought things to a head. Now, I feel that the Liberal Democrats have the right approach to dealing with these issues. In terms of the economic crisis, I think it's generally recognised that Liberal Democrats, and Vince Cable in particular, pointed out that the debt fuel boom couldn't go on, came up with various solutions to deal with that, and now that we are being honest with the electorate in terms of what must be done to tackle the deficit. And then in terms of the political crisis, I think again we've seen over the last few weeks, and particularly the last week, how people are responding to the calls of Nick Clegg to change the way in which we do things. There is an alternative to the 2 parties who've swapped government between themselves for the last 65 years. So what are we proposing? We're proposing fairness absolutely at the heart of our manifesto. Fairness in taxation. So no one will pay any tax on the first £10,000 of their income, paid for by taxing the very rich more and by polluters. A fair start for children, more money into education, scrapping tuition fees. A greener economy and reform of the political system. So fairer voting system, reform of the House of Lords, and right of recall. And we heard from Chucker about his view on that, but the fact is Labour have consistently promised referendum on voting reform, and they've let us down. Then when it comes to locally, what do I see my role, hopefully as the MP, being? First of all, to be a champion for Streatham, Balham, Clapham and Brixton. Someone who will be out there banging the drum for this area, and someone who will be there fighting for the regeneration of the Streatham High Road area and other parts of our community. Thank you. So, if you want greater fairness and a change in the way in which we do politics, you have a clear choice. Either more of the same with Labour or real change with the Liberal Democrats. Thank you.